Yeah, mighty proud of this bunch. They fought just their hearts out and beat a very, very good team. We didn't play our very best at number 2 and 3 doubles, and that got us in trouble. And they came out and really asserted themselves. And our number 1 team played well today. We just got to pick it up a little bit in doubles. But the way we're fighting in singles, we're making it hard, and we're competing very hard at all spots, so it gives us a chance. So very proud how these guys just believed in themselves and went out there and executed their game plans.
Okay, we'll take questions for either of the student athletes.
Walker, can you talk about, you have a match point, you may have even felt a couple of raindrops before the first one, and then you had 5-hour wait to get back to 4 all day. I mean, what's it like being in that situation, and how did you sort of approach coming right back out with everything on the line with 1 point?
Yeah, it was a really tough match out there. The guy I was playing was serving really well, and he was putting a lot of pressure on me, and we were having quick points. I mean, I did what I could to neutralize him, and I served for the match at 5-4, and I couldn't really feel my legs. I was really tired, unfortunately. But I got broke back for 5-all, and then I saw the storm. I didn't really think much of it at the time. I was just focused on the match, but yeah, I served at 6-5, and then, I had a match point at 40-30. I thought I played it really well. I came in, and he came up with a good shot. It's too good. But then, having to wait a long time, I mean, we were all really fired up, and, it didn't affect us too much. I think the rain delay kind of helped us get our mindset and get our game plans going.
For Walker and Jan, what did y'all do for 5 hours while waiting to play tennis again?
We kind of just hang out in the locker room for a little bit first, and then when we got information from the supervisors that we gotta come back at 9, we went to the hotel, we got some food, we took a shower, we changed, and we just took some time with our athletic trainers, reset, and just talk about strategy and everything. And we came back to the course at 9:20, ready to play, warmed up, and yeah. That's all.
Walker, so people coming out at 11 o'clock at night, what impact did that have in the last part of this match?
Yeah, I think I can speak for the whole team. It was pretty awesome to see a lot of people coming in. Everyone knew that the match wasn't going to start until when did it start?
11.
11. Wow. So we were really thankful to have such dedicated fans. For them to come out and support us like that was really special. And everyone was really fired up, focused in the warm up. I think that was one of our best warm ups, the second one after the rain delay. But yeah, I knew that. So I only had to go out for 1 point, but it turned into a tiebreaker. But the fans were awesome, and they were really supportive, and they helped everybody.
Jan, you were playing a guy who attacks the net with just about every point, and it seemed like you counterattack as often as possible. I mean, you don't see that as much. Usually it's more guys trying to pass him. I mean, was that a specific approach to try to take away his timing or anything?
Yeah, that was the strategy before the match. We knew that guy's gonna come in literally every single ball. He's not gonna stay back on the return, on the serve. He's gonna go serve and volley after the first and second serve, come in after the return. So the strategy was just to try to take net away from him, just to try to make him come up with a passing shot, hit as many balls from the baseline as he can. And I think that worked out. I didn't really play well in the first set. I had a bad game on my serve. He held really well with 5-3, so I really couldn't do nothing in the first set, but then I came out with a lot of energy in the second set. I broke him pretty early in the set, I think, from what I remember, and I think he broke down in the final set. We came out with a lot of energy. Everyone, Walker, Robert, we took care of the job in the pit, and yeah, that was awesome, I think.
Take one more question for either of the students. All right, you guys are excused. And take
Thank you.
questions for a good hour.
While the players are sort of relaxing, are you fretting the whole time? Worrying the whole
Pretty
time?
much. Pretty much. Just trying to plan properly and just make sure those guys had something good to eat. I anticipated it was going to be a good while. We actually got lucky because I had ordered dinner for after the match and it showed up an hour early. So we pretty much had it get here right at the break there. So we had a good substantial meal right here, and we took some back to the hotel. I decided to go back to the hotel and just get these guys showered. Didn't want them to get stale by staying here, so we went back and refreshed and just planned real well what we needed to do when we got back on the court. You know, I've seen our team in situations like this just kind of just lose the focus. So, you know, it was a matter of just kind of trying to get the guys to really get to the point mentally and emotionally that they were when they left off just at the start. We didn't have a 30-minute window there to kind of just get our rhythm, because we knew UCLA is an aggressive team, and if we had kind of just taken our foot off the gas, they really would have run over us. They're a very well coached team and a very talented team, and we did a great job. You know, I'm just impressed with seeing these guys over here just talking the way they are and analyzing and putting things together, and just the way they're talking. This is a much more mature team than it was just a couple of months ago.
Coach, going off of that, this is the second time now that y'all have beaten a team that you previously lost to at the beginning of the season. How is this team maturing as the season has gone on?
Well, they're handling pressure situations a lot better. They're getting mentally prepared for matches. They're being more disciplined about their approach on court, finding ways to, just match up their strengths versus their opponent's weaknesses, and staying on task. And those are things that a young team, can kind of come and go, and we seem to be pretty locked in now. That shows maturity.
How do you feel like having home field advantage, I guess you could say, does it feel like it gives you more of an advantage, or?
Well, the way, it can cut both ways. People talk a lot about our home court advantage, and playing in front of our fans is unbelievable. But at the same time, we've had other teams that haven't been able to handle it, and they feel pressure from playing at home and playing in front of a big crowd and having all the expectations and all the distractions, really. Not to say that we don't want that, but these guys, have kind of just put it together how to go about their business and using the crowd, I think, in a positive way without letting it, overwhelm them or distract them. That's again a sign of maturity from a young team. We got a lot of young guys.
What did it mean to you to have the fans show up at 11?
I'm sorry?
So what did it mean to you as a coach?
Oh, tremendous. It just brought back memories. 93, 99, we just, we had matches out here till 2 o'clock in the morning. Plenty of those. I guess I got more years to kind of just remember than I probably should. We've had plenty of memories, great memories late at night after rain delays, and we handled it well today. We just need to try to get refresh. The kids are in the ice tank right now, and just trying to just keep their legs as fresh as possible, and just we got to come back and play a great UNC team, and who will also beat us during the early part of the year. So it's quite interesting the way it's developing. We're just seeing teams that we've seen already, all three rounds now.
Does it feel weird? You get through USC and UCLA, and you're still sort of only halfway. these are teams you're used to seeing semifinals, finals. It's sort of a different.
Yeah, well, that's our fault. Come in as a 13 seed or whatever we are, and you get to play good teams right off the bat, and we just knew we had a fighting chance, and we just had to play our best. And as of right now, we're making up for the fact that we haven't won a doubles point. We need to play a little bit better doubles. I'd like for us to play a little bit better doubles. Take a little pressure off of us, but it doesn't mean anything, because sometimes you win a doubles point and you get beat, like the last two teams. Sure got off to a fine start. We just got to find a way somehow, and right now we are doing a good job of that.
Last question. All right.
Thank you.